It says you're live.
I'm live.
Are we live?
I'm alive.
Are we live? Hey, Buzzheads, are we live?
I don't know.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you get a notification that we were live?
Not yet.
Let's see.
I turned your butt on.
Hey, now we got to watch what we're saying. We're a little more.
What? Why would I have to do that?
Hey, Lady.
I don't have a notification yet.
We may not be. It was counting down. I mean, it was ticking.
Oh. See, I knew it.
Too many buttons.
Too many. I think I might be a tad early.
Oh, well. Yeah, I'm not getting this to load. Come on. Are we on? Are we on?
Well, we're on Buzzhead Radio, I know that.
Well, that's what counts.
Hopefully I didn't get dressed up for nothing. Oh, hang on. I got a notification? No.
Really?
No.
We got to be on.
Well, it isn't. Just because.
Oh, yeah, we're on.
Are we on?
Is it blurry? It's probably blurry. Boy, that picture doesn't look anything like what it looks like up there. Looks like we're further away. That's weird.
Are we moving?
Well, it's spinning because of our connectivity.
Oh.
So we could be live on Facebook. We could not be live. I see you moving. Boy, it's blurry. It's awful. The quality's awful. Hey, Buzzheads, welcome to the show. We are those Buzz Guys right here on the only live morning talk show in Enid, Oklahoma. Coming to you live from downtown Enid, Oklahoma, in the middle of America, here in the Triangle Business Center. And so we're trying something new this morning. We are on the air, buzzheadradio.com. If you guys want to hear us from 8 to 8:30 every weekday morning, you can catch us here at buzzheadradio.com or the TuneIn Radio app, or you can catch us as a podcast, Those Buzz Guys, where we record this. And then we're also going to put these videos, if we continue to do this. This video will also be on YouTube. You can catch these on YouTube. And for a little while, we're going to try this Facebook Live. I know Facebook Live is dependent on the connectivity, and I don't know that our connectivity is going to be very good.
We may have to switch to Sudden Link.
Boy, we got a lot of guys. Kayla, Sharon, Brenda, Kayla. Good morning, everybody, for checking in. That's one of the reasons we're going live on Facebook, is so you guys can ask us questions, or we can converse with you guys. So anyway, we're going to try it. We apologize if the sound is bad. We apologize if the visual is bad. We will work on that. It was another one of our little experiments again this morning. So anyway, we've been doing this since what, June?
June 3rd.
Yeah, we've been live radioing on buzzheadradio.com since June. So if you've missed the show, welcome. Part of this is to let you guys know that we do have a online radio show here in town called Buzzhead Radio. You guys can check us out there. And part of the show every day, we're gonna have to get used to some adjusting here, is we do the old Buzzcast every morning. And I almost got rained on this morning. Went out and saw lightning all around. I go out at 6 o'clock, do 7 miles around West Willow, and I saw lots of lightning and stuff like that, and kept thinking. So I wore my windbreaker rain jacket thingy.
Yeah.
And didn't get wet. As soon as I got home, probably 5 minutes after I got home, it unleashed rain. So if you're on the east side, it wasn't raining, but when I left the west side of town, it's what time? Where are we at? 7:40. It was downpouring, so I felt kind of bad for those kids. You're gonna have to monitor comments because I can't. They're not coming in on my computer that fast. Anyway, again, we'll get all this ironed out this morning, Wednesday, October 9th. 58 degrees this morning here in Enid, Oklahoma. 40% chance of rain, mainly before 10 a.m. I think we'll up that to 100%. And
what side of town you're on?
Cloudy this morning, then gradually becoming sunny this afternoon, and a high of 76 today. South to southeast winds 19 miles an hour to gust to 28. It's going to be a little windy. Yeah, partly cloudy tonight with a low of 66. Southeast winds at 18 miles an hour. Gusts again to 26. A 20% chance of rain after 1 a.m. And then we got that cold front coming in on Friday. I guess we're going to wake up Friday morning in the 30s.
3 feet of snow.
Yeah, so anyway, yeah, going to have quite a mix there. Today, October 9th, I can't believe I did this. I cannot believe I just did it. Okay, so we dress differently because we're doing visual, and I've got a meeting immediately after here, but normally I will have sneakers on. Today is National Sneaker Day, and I had to wear these because I got a meeting. As soon as I get home, though, and change, I will have sneakers on today. So you guys get your sneakers on today. It is National Sneaker Day.
What's the difference between a sneaker and a tennis shoe?
There's not.
Okay.
Well, a tennis shoe, you play tennis in.
Oh.
A sneaker, you sneak around. You kind of sneak around in. But then there's athletic shoes.
Montana.
There's all that good stuff. Thank you guys for checking in. If you're listening to us on buzzheadradio.com, hop on over to Facebook, and you can actually see us. If you're listening to this on the podcast, you'll be able to see a visual of this on YouTube at youtube.com/EnidBuzz. I'll get that on there later on today. So it's also Curious Events Day.
Oh, I'm supposed to be taking notes.
Emergency Nurses Day. Why are you taking notes?
Well, because I always take notes when you tell me these things, so I know. Never mind, I won't do it. I can't do it all.
Fire Prevention Day, Top Spinning Day, Leif Erikson Day. Oh, we did Leif Garrett the other night. Leif Erikson Day.
They're two different people.
Bring Your Teddy Bear to Work and School Day. Okay, remind me of this. It's Moldy Cheese Day. Remind me to tell you something.
Okay, moldy cheese.
Pet Obesity Awareness Day, Pro-Life Cupcake Day, Stop Bullying Day, Nautilus Night, Scrubs Day, Stop America's Violence Everywhere Day, World Post Day, and Yom Kippur. And for you foodies and you drinkies out there, you get to enjoy Beer and Pizza Day. It's a combination, beer and pizza. Beer and Pizza Day, and Submarine Hoagie Hero Grinder
Moldy cheese
Day. Okay, so I get home last night. We did a podcast last night, our 70s Buzz podcast, which is our other podcast you guys can listen to everywhere. I get home, I go inside, my family's scattered throughout the house, and as I'm walking by through our entryway, you can see through our big glass onto the front porch.
Right.
And there's this white square on the front porch, and I'm like, oh, somebody wrote us a note and put it on the door, and it fell off.
Right.
I want to read the note.
Well, sure.
So I open the door and I go out to get the note, and I reach down to pick up the note, and it's Swiss cheese. So I pick up the flimsy piece of white cheese, Swiss cheese, and I go inside and I say, does anybody know why there's a piece of Swiss cheese on our front porch? And Piper comes down and she goes, oh, well, that's weird. She goes, I came in and I had to go to the restroom, but as I came by the window, I thought I saw somebody outside and heard them laughing, and then I heard this noise. But I had to go upstairs real quick. So she went up. And so she gets on her phone. I guess there's this new thing about cheesing people from like a movie. This guy was throwing cheese out of a car window onto people or something.
Oh.
So anyway, some of the high school football boys came by our house and cheesed us last night. And so Cheney...
That's pretty cheesy.
So Cheney texts me like 15 minutes later and says, there's 2 more pieces of cheese out there. And I said, go get them. She says, no touchy. And I said, go touchy. She says, no touchy. So I think there still could be Swiss cheese in my front yard somewhere.
So it's like when we used to egg people's houses. I mean, when some people used to egg people's houses.
Yes.
Or toilet paper.
Now you cheese. Yeah. So, and if you haven't heard, I don't know if you've ever heard of this. There's called booing. Have you ever been booed?
Oh, many times.
Booed on your front porch?
Oh, no.
Okay, so instead of being booed this year, we've been cheesed. So anyway, booing is when somebody leaves like a package of candy and goodies and cupcakes and cookies and a note, and it says you have been booed. And then I think
That sounds like a good thing.
You have to, yeah, it is. And you have to, I can't remember, there's something about writing a name or an address so you don't go boo the same person that's been booed before, and then you have to go boo somebody and buy a little gift for them. And anyway, yeah.
Is that like the pink flamingo thing?
Kind of, yeah. Except there's no money involved. It's not a fundraiser. It's just a friendly, yeah. So anyway, we've been Swiss cheese, so thank you guys out there.
Quit putting cheese on the Tucker's front
Quit
porch.
Cheese and
Somebody's got to pick that crap up.
Yeah, and so the ants, I'm sure we'll have a good population of ants.
Just think if it was summertime.
Oh, what's that movie where the kid on the playground, one of the kids drops a piece of cheese on the ground and nobody will touch it. And then one day...
Was that Wimpy Kid?
Wimpy Kid, maybe. And then doesn't he eat it or something? Oh, the bully makes him eat it or something?
I think so.
Yeah, maybe I'll leave the piece of cheese out on the front porch.
Marsha Rogers is watching.
Hey, Marcia.
And Anna Lutton.
If you guys have any questions, you have anything, and also if you don't want to connect with us on Facebook, our hotline is 580-541-3805. That's the Buzzhead Radio hotline, or you can email us at buzz@buzzheadmedia.com.
A little off center.
Okay, we'll take care of that. We'll get everything on center.
Point that way a little bit.
I could go move it, but I won't do that. So I did a poll last night.
What was his name?
I knew this. I knew this was going to be lopsided. People in Oklahoma don't know what the heck fluffernutters are.
Yeah.
Very, very few people. So yesterday was National Fluffernutter Day, and I think it's an East Coast thing.
It must be.
Because they had a marshmallow fluff factory was on the East Coast.
And it exploded next to the peanut butter factory.
Exactly. Did you ever read that book as a kid? The lady cooked popcorn and it went out of control, and it like her house filled up with popcorn and it went out the windows, and then it started filling up the whole town, and the whole town became full of popcorn.
Ooh, I had popcorn last night.
That was one of my favorite books as a kid. I can't remember the title of it, but yeah. So anyway, a fluffernutter is a sandwich which is peanut butter and marshmallow fluff or marshmallow cream rather than jelly.
I see.
And so I like them. I think they're really good, but I like marshmallow. So I asked, do you or did you like a fluffernutter sandwich? And the Oklahoma Enid Buzz crowd, 451 never, only 139 said yes, and then a lot of the comments were like, never heard of it.
What the heck are you talking about?
What are you talking about? A lot of people in Oklahoma have never heard of a fluffernutter sandwich. Look it up. Once you see a picture of it, they're going to want it.
Yeah.
They're going to want it. So
Yeah.
Is it coming in good? Is it not pixely?
I don't think so.
Not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
Okay, so we may stick with this format. You guys can check us out. Again, we're 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. weekdays. And if you miss us, if you miss an episode live, you can catch us on Those Buzz Guys podcast, or you can just catch us on buzzheadradio.com.
I should probably monitor it with that, and we could set it up and we could watch it.
Hey, there we go.
Tomorrow.
Like we said, we're going to get this all figured out. Hopefully the sound is good. So yesterday I was on a mission to find a list of the top Halloween costumes.
Yeah, and you forgot it.
Have you been Have you been invited to a Halloween party yet?
Yes.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't get an invite.
Well, you can come with me. It's in Moore.
Oh, do you have your costume yet?
No.
Okay.
Last year, I wasn't going to go. Waited till the last minute, decided to go, threw a costume together, and won first prize costume.
Okay, here's your list. Top costumes.
You aren't going to ask me what my costume was?
I can't. I'm trying to remember. You were a piece of toast.
Cousin Eddie.
Cousin Eddie.
From Vacation Movies.
Oh, that's right. You were. Yeah, you had on that funky hat with the flappers on it.
The robe and the hose. And
yeah.
Yeah. I won first place.
First place right there. Okay, so here's your list of top 10 Halloween costumes for 2019. Number one, well, no, we're going to go to the bottom. Number 10, a unicorn.
Yeah.
Trying to think how you'd go as a unicorn. That'd be a tough one. Unicorn.
Well, you get a horse costume. You put a empty paper towel holder.
Yeah, but unicorns are like confetti colored. They're all rainbowy.
Just cover yourself and get you a horse costume. Paint it white. Sprinkle. Just cover yourself with glue, and then have someone throw rainbow sprinkles all over you.
Now, I did see a guy do a funny one on Facebook yesterday. He got a condom, and he put the condom over his top of his head, so it was below his nose.
Uh-huh.
And then he said, "Look, I'm a condom," and then he blew in his nose, and the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen that one?
He goes,
yeah.
I see it.
Okay, you could go as that. Okay, number 9, go in an 80s outfit. 80s is big this year.
Yeah.
I think because of Stranger Things. So an 80s outfit. Number 8.
Basically, I just go in my closet.
Just go. Todd will just come as he is. Chucky. I'm not sure why there's a resurgence of Chucky from Child's Play, but go as Chucky. There, you could go as Chucky. Fortnite. Have you ever played Fortnite?
Never have.
I never have even seen Fortnite, so I wouldn't. I guess it'd be like a military combat uniform, probably.
I think so.
A clown. Now this would be a happy clown.
Oh, I'm getting a spam call.
A spam call.
I decline you.
There's some show out or something that has clowns in it. Anyway, Descendants, which I think is a Disney.
You talking about it?
No, don't say that yet.
Oh,
no, I just said a happy clown.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like Ronald McDonald or so, but I can't remember what the show is. I remember seeing a picture of it. Anyway, just as a regular clown, like Ho Ho.
Yeah.
Descendants. I've never watched it, but I guess it's a series on Disney. Go as one of those characters. A dinosaur. Dinosaurs have made it back. Have you seen the T-Rex? Go as a T-Rex. Spider-Man. Spider-Man's kind of big right now. Now this one I've seen recently. Witch. Go as a witch, which would be basically right now the most popular are the three witches from Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
So
Bophus?
Bocephus Hocus Pocus. And then number one, It.
Sorry.
It.
Sorry.
So you could go as It.
Yeah. Remember when that movie came out a few years ago, and then everybody's like, "Don't dress up as a clown."
And everybody did.
I dressed up as a clown, by golly, just
because you'll get shot.
Yeah, I didn't get shot.
You didn't get shot, yeah. So anyway, there you go. There's your top 10 list of Halloween costumes for 2019.
But I wasn't a scary clown. I was just a clown.
It didn't matter though. The thing is, it was so.
And if I had time, if I had time to find a red balloon, I'd have got one.
Now I have to say, the local haunted house. This was like what, 2-3 years ago. They were doing a promo for their haunted house, and they went all around Enid and tied red balloons by gutters.
Was that them that did that?
Yeah. Yeah, all over town. And everybody was like, why are there red balloons all over town? Anyway, it was kind of a promotion.
Because Moneypenny was coming to get you.
Exactly.
No, that's James Bond. Pennywise.
Moneypenny, Pennywise. Either one. We don't care. We don't know. Hey, did you read that story about that kid that lost his car over in Thailand?
I saw something on that, and I meant to click on it, and I forgot to click on it or something.
So have you ever lost your car? Like, have you ever gone into the mall or Walmart and come out completely blocks away from your car?
No, because I just hit the little button and it beeps at me.
Now, my grandma used to, in the old days we had these big antennas, and she drove a car that had an antenna.
Yeah.
And she would tie, she had a red ball, I think, at the top. So when she came out in the parking lot, she would look for that red ball. But I came out the other day. Where did I come out? Somewhere, and I went completely the wrong direction. And I was like, hey, I didn't park over here today. I parked over there, and I had to go back the other way. Because, usually when you go to a spot, you kind of get into a habit of parking. Yeah. It's like when you go to church. There's your pew, so you don't want to go sit in
I'm thinking way back.
Yeah, no.
We always sit on the left side about 4 rows back.
Exactly, yeah. So parking's kind of like sitting in a pew in church. You kind of have this one spot where you're always at. Well, for some reason, I can't remember where it was I went. But it must have been a decently big-sized parking lot because it took me a second to... Anyway, this kid goes to a festival in Thailand. And there we're talking like hundreds or thousands of parking spaces, So he parked, went into the festival, came out, and completely forgot.
I wonder what he did in the festival.
It was a Tokyo World Festival. Maybe it was in Tokyo. I don't know. He left his vehicle in a lot next to where the festivities were happening. After the event, he couldn't remember where he left his car. I mean, he couldn't remember so bad that he had to call and have somebody take him home. And then they went back and they searched, and they still couldn't find his car. So they got on Facebook, and they said, hey, if anybody's driving around this area and sees this car, let us know. And somebody, I guess pretty quick, within 10 minutes after putting it on Facebook, a man called to say that he cycles past the car every day on his way to work. He'd been seeing it every day on his way to work.
Did it take like a month for him to find it or something?
It took a while. I mean, this guy had been bicycling to work and had seen it. And so, yeah.
So the kid just got trashed and couldn't remember where he parked his car.
I guess so.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He finally found his car.
Hi, Lauren.
Welcome to the show. We are Those Buzz Guys. Don't forget, if you just chimed in, if you miss an episode, you can catch us on our podcast, which is on iTunes and Stitcher and Spreaker and TuneIn and iHeart and all that other good stuff.
Tana says, I lost my vehicle in a parking garage not too long ago with 3 boys.
That's never fun. Now, on a non-funny thing, the lady in Dallas that shot the gentleman in his apartment, she parked on the wrong floor. She wasn't paying attention when she came into the parking garage, and parked on the wrong floor and went into the building thinking she was on her floor, and that's why she entered the wrong apartment and shot that guy. So parking, yeah. And then have you ever? Now you're not a big Seinfeld fan.
No.
There's a whole Seinfeld episode where they get lost in a parking garage and can't find their car.
Okay, that's the one episode I did see.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And then the last one.
Okay. Yeah. So if you want to check that out, a whole episode of the Seinfeld gang trying to find the car.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a funny episode. Yeah. Making fun of people losing their car. You got your bottle cap shirt on. Our main competitor, Eskimo Joe's. They're here in town. They've opened up over there at Willow Plaza. So kudos to Eskimo Joe's for their holiday shop. They are open now. They'll be open through the holiday season, probably a couple days after, maybe for some returns or something, or some gift cards. Next to Jumbo in the old, I believe it was the old Golforama. Golf something.
Golf World.
Monday through Thursday, 10 to 7. Golf Friday, down. Saturday, 10 to 8. Sundays, 1 to 6. Get over there and support your local Joe's Clothes. You know, I was at Joe's this weekend on Sunday.
Did you eat there, or did you just drive?
Yeah, I ate there. Oh yeah, bacon cheese fries with jalapenos, and then I got a buffalo chicken sandwich, and it said hot or really hot, but let us know. And so I told the guy I want the really hot one, and I don't think he heard me because it didn't like it. I mean, there was like I must have got like the not even the not hot one, but the regular one because
really?
It was. I was like, if this is your really hot, you guys are in trouble. Yeah. I think he didn't hear me, and then I didn't want to send it back. So anyway, so ate at Eskimo Joe's.
Put some stank on it.
Went out in front with my bottle cap T-shirt on. Took a picture with Eskimo Joe's in the background. Remember? Have you seen this famous photo of Bill Clinton shaking President Kennedy's hand? And then I think there's a photo of somebody maybe shaking Bill Clinton's hand that later became president. Anyway, so Bill Clinton, when he was young, met John Kennedy, but then later became president. So the picture of me showing our T-shirt in front of Eskimo Joe's is proof that we will have a billion-dollar T-shirt company. So get those at bcmerc.com, Bottle Caps Mercantile. They are right now the official sponsor of those Buzz guys. If you guys want to be a sponsor, let us know, buzz@buzzheadmedia.com.
That could happen.
And if you guys have a birthday, 580-541-3805. Send us your birthday.
That's my cue.
That's your cue. I was looking at the time there.
Yeah.
We are notorious for running out of time on this show.
You know, they're not going to hear
I was
this.
going to say, there's our problem right there. You guys can't hear this happy music.
Yeah. Unless I unplug it.
No. Anyway, there's some really happy music playing right now.
No, that won't help either.
Yeah.
Hear that? You hear that?
Anyway, it's a really cool song. You'll have to listen to the podcast. We'll figure out how to get sound to you guys.
That's one reason we want to go through the board, if we can, somehow.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Locally, it's Diane Rogers Castellano.
Hey, didn't we graduate with her?
Yeah.
Class of 81. Kudos to Diane. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Don't be looking at my notes.
You
can see. That's not fair. You can see.
Hey, I'm up high. I can
Sharon
I can cheat.
Osbourne.
Sharon Osbourne. Isn't she married to Osford?
Yes.
She's
Sharon,
she's like 71.
67.
Ah, poop.
Do you remember Tony Shalhoub?
Kinda.
From Monk?
Yeah. He's 73.
66.
Poop.
Scott Bakula.
Scott Bakula. Is that Dracula's brother? Dracula. Scott Bakula. He was on that, that one show.
He was on the Enterprise. That was a good show.
So if I said 67, it'd be 63.
65.
Ah.
Guillermo del Toro.
Del Toro?
Yeah, he's that.
He invented the lawnmower.
He's a director, a movie director. He did some famous stuff.
Yeah, he's 74.
I think he won an Oscar, actually, here a while back. He's 55.
Oh, oops. You're
Sean.
going to be mad at me.
Yeah, there goes our career right there. Sean Lennon.
He's younger than us. If we're 56, he's all of 44.
Exactly. Ding, ding, ding,
Ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding.
Jackson Brown, Mr. Super Cool Jackson Brown guy.
Jackson Brown. He invented that color, that crayon color. Jackson Brown, at 456, he's 71.
Ding, 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 ding.
2 in a row?
Wow.
I think that's a record right there. Woo.
2 in a row, yeah. You've done 2 before, but not in a row.
Not in a row. Woo.
And hysterical birthdays, John Lennon.
John and Sean, born on the same day,
I
eh?
did not know that. You've heard it here first, or maybe not.
Yeah. How old would I wonder? How old would it, do you have? How old?
I don't know. He's dead, so I don't care. I don't.
It's not that you don't care. It's just you didn't jot it down.
I don't jot it down when they're dead because they don't have birthdays anymore.
Gotcha.
Maybe they should call them death days.
Yeah.
How long has he been dead? He's been this is like 80.
I was gonna say 80s. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, because Sean's 14 or 44, and he was. So anyway, yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, back in the way. Anyway, if you guys have a birthday, 580-541-3805, or if you guys just want to leave us a message that we could play later on the radio, give us a holler, or again, you can text us, or you can email us, buzz@buzzheadmedia.com, and get a hold of us. And don't forget to go to buzzheadradio.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. We're everywhere.
Now you're not hearing the really super cool sports music, the intro to the sports little segment here that we do, thanks to Matthew.
Matthew is our local sports guy right here in town. I wonder if he's watching on. I don't see anybody on. Matthew might be watching on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Maybe.
Cool. The first OKC Thunder preseason game was in Tulsa last night.
I saw people posting pictures.
The Thunder beat the Mavericks 119-104. They're off to a good start. Thunder's regular season starts on the 23rd of this month against the Utah Jazz. And I'm not sure if that's here or there. I think it's there.
I don't know either.
And then Matthew says, funny hockey news from the Philadelphia Flyers. And then that's, it didn't tell me what the funny news is. There it is. Hang on. The Flyers announced on Tuesday that the Wells Fargo Center now has a disassembly room, the first ever rage room inside a major professional sports arena. Located behind a hidden library wall entrance in the team's new assembly room lounge area, a bar area, the anger cave allows Flyers fans, to take out their aggressions on household items like TVs, dishware, bottles, guitars, using a variety of tools, and it sounds like a tantrum room for the pissed off fans.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, mine's not coming in too clear. But anyway, we're going to work on the visuals and all that good stuff. So, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for checking in on our morning show. This is the first morning we've done.
Tucker's watching.
The smaller it is, the clearer it is.
Yeah.
So, so if people are watching on their phone, it probably looks okay.
That's probably where they're watching.
If you're watching on your computer, it's probably a little pixely out there.
So that's what I had from Matthew.
So there's your sports, and then Todd plays more sports music usually, which you guys can't hear.
It's actually the same music.
Watching on Facebook. Hey, did you see my post yesterday on Enid Buzz about people with dogs? You got dogs.
Yes, I have dogs.
How many dogs you got?
I'm down to 2.
Down to 2.
From 6 to 2.
Okay, if you don't have dogs, have a 24% reduction in the risk of dying in all causes of mortality. They also have a 31% reduced risk of dying from cardiovascular disease. And they think part of it has to do with exercise. You're taking your dog out to walk and you're getting a little more, and also being not alone. A lot of older people will die quickly because they're alone and they don't have anybody to bounce things off of. If you have a dog, at least you got somebody to talk to.
Yeah, and when they start talking back, that's when it gets really creepy, but
That's all right. Yeah, so anyway, more research on that on the Enid Buzz Facebook. I've got a link to that if you guys want to find out more about that. What's going on this week? We've got the market, neighborhood shops going on Saturday at the Stride Bank Center from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are not going to be there selling shirts this time because we're probably going to watch the Texas game, if you didn't know.
That's the same thing that we were at last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing it again this weekend, and we are trying to find a way of opening our store for November, December, so you guys can buy lots of T-shirts. We will let you guys know when Bottle Caps Mercantile is going to be open. So be on the lookout for that.
Hey, you know anybody that wants to work part-time?
Yeah, probably 3 or 4 hours a day. Hit us up.
Ish.
Hit us up. it'll be a temporary job for a while, and then you never know where it could go. If you sell some shirts, we might keep you.
You never know what we're gonna do around here.
Yeah, you never know.
Never know.
Yeah. So anyway, there's your Wednesday Buzz those Buzz Guys show. Hey, we're actually going to not run out of time, I think.
We don't really run out of time. We just.
And so now you can hear our music going away, which you guys on Facebook can't hear, but you guys in the podcast can hear. Anyway, you guys have a great Wednesday. We'll be back again on Toys Day.
See ya.
See ya.
Now I turn the bud off.
Now I'm going to turn Facebook off.
Oh no. Oh no. Goodbye, Facebook. Goodbye.